Hello everybody and welcome back. Now what we can see here right now is that I'm going to take Milk Church. That is an island of Miss Hunt right in front of the Rupture. Reason for that is it's firing on my trade ships there from time to time, and especially if I want to go to the New World, the ships would have to pass. This won't get attacked, and there's no defense on it yet, so this is easy prey. At least I hope so. What I can see is that one of my ship of the lines is pretty damaged already. We probably should get rid of it here, and let's get it back home to safety. Other than that, yeah, that should be an easy prey. As I said, morale is already dropping. There is perhaps a pirate ship coming for help, or perhaps not, I don't know. As we can see, it's already now being fired as well, because my ships fire with one side onto the harbor and the other side onto the pirate ship. So bad idea coming into the whole thing here, bad timing, and it's going down. And this island, of course, is also going down. Alrighty, while that is happening, my beer production is up and running now, so we get the first beer from Tuneflower is now delivering the first beer then as well to my home. And we've taken the island. Let's conquer it. And there's also a frigate of Miss Hunt going down here in the midst of it. Let's just see what items she's got on board here. Oh yeah, 20,000 here, chemical fertilizer, productivity plus 50% for crop farms. This is pretty powerful though. That is something we will be using. On the other hand, productivity 25% for soap factory and rendering works. Oh my, that is some really powerful items that we found there. Alright, in that regard, let's get back home. The first beer, yeah, about the first beer though. I think it is not enough yet. I think we need to produce even more. Let's upgrade the warehouse here for now. I'm going to have for the beer a second malt house. Right, and then I can have 2 more breweries that we add here now. And also I'm going to finish those 2 hop farms there. That should do the trick. Workers is down a bit, so let's just upgrade a few people here as well. Gives me a bit of money. And of course, those workers are also going to consume then beer. And they're welcome to do so, because of course this is just adding something to my tax system. We still need another row of it. Now they want beer as well, and it's going up. Alright, balance, yeah, it's already going up again. Very good. And we're also close to 8,000 people. And I think at the moment it looks pretty good, to be honest. It looked, for a while it looked very tough or very close that we might actually get defeated. But for now I think we might be safe. I mean, still lots of ships on the way here. And of course we are not slacking. Let's use the fertilizer here. Let's get the fertilizer and ore production. No, this one here. And let's get this one home, because I can boost my soap factories with that. Next ship of the line is on its way now. And I think the weapons production still not really up and running there. We might... Oh, I will need another warehouse here for my district. This one's pretty full there as well. Let's upgrade it. And we might need another furnace here then as well. Well, we should be able to do that anyway, because we have lots of coal and lots of iron ore in store. So we have everything ready for that. This clipper is waiting outside a bit too far away there, but it's close to my areas, as we can see. And oh, nope, not a big deal there for her. Alonso is a bit quiet at the moment. He's got a very well defended island though. We also got a fire now in the New World. Of course, I should never neglect the New World, even though I do all the time. Well, let's just see. Can we build a chapel here now? Yes, this will increase the happiness. Let's have this building here right in the center of everything. Right, for Salsa Verde. And she still doesn't have any defense here. I'm surprised at that. It's too expensive to purchase the shares myself, but it would be possible to take the island. There's still no defense here. And yeah, there's the sugarcane that I would really like to get. In Salsa Verde we have the cotton for later, which is a good thing, but it's not needed right now.
Finally, it's getting exciting.
And I think we might be actually losing a clipper here. Yes, my fleet is coming for help, but a bit too late. That volley is going to hurt. Very close. Very close indeed. It will survive, but it shows me that this corridor is by no means safe yet. I'm going to have a few more ship of the lines coming out now, and then we're probably taking Porto Donada, which is here. And having this one here would give us the opportunity of having more cannons than on this side, right? Because there's the harbor area as well, which is just extremely important in this regard. But I need more ship of the lines. He's got, let's just have a look there, 1, 2, 3 cannons. And that's needing at least 3 ship of the lines if I want to make this right, that is. Barely on its feet, but is still swimming and coming back home then. My fleet, let's send it back here to the center. Now, Catan, I think those 2 coal mines will be quite, yeah, they're doing a good job. The grain farms are a bit too much there for those warehouses. Let's have another one. And let's just check my resources now, because yeah, what I can see is that the grain is really down here because we're taking so much grain all the time away from it. But on the other hand, I'm expecting more beer now to come in then soon. At least I hope so. I got a frigate, and I do have, yep, the frigate there with the fertilizer and stuff. And then we have the ship of the line there as well. Let's get this one out there. Did we lose a ship now? Ah, very close. There's a pirate ship.
Their blood'll beat while your heart still does. Aye.
Yeah, he will take it out. Oh no, even then he doesn't. Right, thank you very much there, Anne. Alright, and it's time now. We do have the firepower. Let's take Porto Donada. There is a few cannons here that we have. We have the wind in our favor, so we can get in here quickly and hopefully take it down before we lose a big ship, even though I think at least 1 ship of the line will be going down, but that is manageable. That is absolutely manageable. 2 are in construction right now, and this will help us then of course even more. And thus we have begun it. As we can see, it's taking a lot of damage there. It can take a lot of damage, I should say, as my fleet is attacking. Of course, taking the main islands would be crazy, but this is working. And then we can build up another smaller defense in the middle of, well, my corridor here, which is the important thing. And the next cannon is going down, so it's only the harbor now. And there's no help coming from the admiral, it seems. He's giving up on it. And there we can take it directly. There is even a few, there's actually a village here, which is pretty interesting. But of course we need to use all the space that we have, right? And we are probably not going to lose even 1 ship in this siege here. And the next ship of the line is coming out now too.
Your enemy's resistance is
and there we've taken it, very good. Let's conquer it, and thus it belongs to us. There's actually some loot here once again. Let's just have a look at that. Yeah, some money here. We can sell all of these things then. This ship of the line, of course, and this ship of the line is going back to some repair. What we can do in the meantime is, here, my soap production, using a trade union. As you know, we have gained a few items there in my last siege. Then we have the trade union, and with this one here, we can use soap factory and rendering works produce 25% more. This is pretty powerful in that regard. 25% more, and I think then our pig farms here, we do need 1 or 2 more to counter that, but that's only a bit of farmer workforce, so it's not really a big deal or anything like that. And we can add those then to this area. My harbor is under attack. That should not be the case. There is some items here now still. Let's try to take it. Some sand. Alright, I don't need that.
Fleet ready?
And yeah, I'm going to, well, the island is safe for 28 minutes now. Let's get back home. I will need another clipper. Let's build a clipper. That's a good thing of having 2 sailing or shipyards here. One is building another ship of the line, and this one is building me a clipper. Constructing me a clipper. With my flagship, I will now get some weapons. Then we should have the weapons, right? 7 tons. I need to wait a bit because I want to get at least 2 big cannons then onto this island there.
Good and ready.
Alright, this ship is ready as well. What is going on with the beer? What I can see on my balance is that we have a huge balance, which means that we have the beer in here. Look at that. There's a bit of beer. People are really exuberating because of that. And yeah, we have a nice balance of 2,000 credits at the moment, which is pretty good, I should say.
Time the rigging.
And it's a beautiful town. We have a few bricks available. Let's just add a few paved roads here in the center, especially around the church. It's never a good thing to have a church with dirt roads, of course. I don't want to use all my bricks though, so I'm just going to add a few here, and that's it. Looking even better. We have a few outer districts now as well. I think production-wise it is fine. I think schnapps is fine too. Let's just check that real quick though. The statistics are not always trustworthy. Since we can see that schnapps is capped, it's of course negative. The same with the rest, and I think we can use this opportunity of upgrading more farmers to workers, especially since we do need the workforce. So let's add a few more workers here, and let's also upgrade those farmers here. Right, and look at how beautiful it looks. Cute. It's raining right now, but of course it's still beautiful. A cute little town that we have. My powerhouse, of course, earning me most of my cash, but we should still look out for the other ones as well. We have the Rupture. In Rupture, well, that would be interesting. We could use the schnapps from Rosario and deliver it to the Rupture. Adding a bit more money there. So I use my beer here, as we can see in Rosario. Let's just take 50 tons of schnapps. That should still be fine in that regard. So let's add it. Right, 50 tons and being used now. We have the grain farms here. I don't need them any longer. Let's get rid of them, saving me some workforce and money, of course. Instead of that, I'm going to add, I think, those 2 additional potato farms with a few more distilleries. Right. And the windmills, we can keep them there for now. And here we can have a whole new district now for more people to live here. Beautiful. Let's just see if I can actually do something here. That is looking good. There we have still the marketplace, but we'll of course need another marketplace here then as well. I have 2 full rows of buildings here, and then I'm going to add my marketplace then here somewhere. Probably here. There's no pub possible. We're going to have the pub then here. Outside. And here we can then have a few more buildings. Beautiful. This is what I like. This is really using the maximum amount of space that we can use this whole thing here for. And schnapps is still looking fine. So we are going with even more schnapps than ever. And of course, getting the schnapps over here to the Rupture will further boost our tax income, which is at 2,700. Let's just unload the schnapps there real quick and have a look what happens then to my balance. Oh, yep, it's increasing now. Those people here want it. I want them to have it. And we are past 3,000 credits now. Let's just add a few more houses then. Now that we have the schnapps, let's just check. Fish. Is fish capped? I think fish will be capped then. Yes, fish is capped. Workload is also fine. And beer is just being taken once again. So we can add a few more houses here now. As well, since we also have the timber. Also a nice town, the Rupture. Let's also upgrade a few of these houses here then right away. 2 more workers. 3,500. I like to see that even though we have such a huge fleet, we do have the money. The next clipper is coming soon. My fleet is getting another ship of the line. This one needs to be repaired. And this one still is stay for another 23 minutes. We should have now the weapons. Yep, we have almost 20 tons of weapons now.
People celebrate your leadership.
And we have a festival in Catan there as well. Let's just have a look at that. We should also focus a bit on the joys of life, of course, and not only fight. Where's the festival? I want to see some festival here.
Ship under attack.
There it is. So those people are really happy at the moment. The war is far away for now.
Ship constructed.
And ship constructed. Is that a clipper? Yep, there is a clipper. We can use this clipper now for the transportation. And 8,000 people, thus we have reached level 22. Also, the balance is getting close to 4,000 now. Oh, we have a riot, the first one ever in Rosario. And let's build a police station because of that here in the center right away. Righto, I can't stand any riots in my town, in my hometown, that is. Everything else is looking fine, and here we can still, of course, since we have the timber, build more farmers. There's also my pub then. And that's it for now. Beautiful. Look at that. I mean, it's a really, really nice place that we have here. With all these ships coming out there. Beautiful. Now, my fleet is getting back into the action then. We still have lots of stuff to do. There are more ships now close to my harbor area once again. I can't have that. And in that regard, do we have now? We have 20 tons of weapons. I can take that. We have lots of steel beams. Let's take that. Let's take some bricks here as well. And, oh, timber we don't have. Timber, I actually need to wait for timber right now. And then I can finally build a little defense there. Right, those schooners didn't stand a chance. I'm feeling pretty safe now with those, I think, 4 ship of the lines that we have. Yep, that's fine. And I might actually send them to the New World for once, just once, to get the island. Once we've taken it, we can send them back home again. Right, but for that I will need some safety here as well. So we are going to have at least 3 more ship of the lines. There is a quest for us from Archie. Oh goodness, a storm's wrecked the delegation's transport. The treaty cannot be signed until they have been returned to my harbor. You'd better hurry down there with a good dose of smelling salts to revive them. It's a pickup quest for 7,000. And it's down here. Just outside of the defense of this one. This ship of the line is going down. Bad location here to stay, because my harbor towers also fire on it now. And let's just see what flotsam it's got. That should be fine. And this one is definitely going for some repairs there once again. Timber we have now. Let's get the timber. Yep. For 2 it'll be fine. And let's send it to this harbor area here, that we can then finally start up some defenses as well for this corridor, which is the important thing. Even though at this Porto Donada, let's wait, it needs more defenses. It needs 4 towers, because it needs 2 here and it needs 2 here. Oh, there's a ship of the line. Yeah, probably going to take out my command ship there.
We'll give it our best.
And with a little bit of propaganda, we are now at 5,000 in the balance right now. This is looking fine. As long as we have the beer, it should be fine. Let's just check the beer real quick. Oh, it's down as expected. We are still not producing enough beer. So 9 beer is coming with the next clipper. This, of course, is not enough. Let's just check where we have the problem. The breweries are producing. The malt houses are producing. We don't have enough hops. Alright, I think we have the malt. Oh yeah, we also need another malt house then. So let's just do this. Malt house once more. And also a few more hop plantations. Those here, let's add 2 more right next to it. And also, yeah, this will be fine, but for 1 only. Righto, and this one, let's upgrade the warehouse there as well for all these hop plantations. It's also a nice little beautiful place here that we have with the bridge there and the hops plantations on this fine day. While out here in the ocean we have continuous war. This ship of the line is annoying me a bit because it's close to my harbor here. Let's add the cannon tower that we have. Oh yeah, and let's also check real quick our military power in comparison. We are now stronger than Miss Hunt in every regard, than Alonso, of course, and also of the admirals. Right now we have the upper hand. The pirates, of course, are pretty weak there anyway. that is no comparison. Right, another ship of the line is coming up, and 14 more minutes we have for Porto Donada, and then we should really go for the defense. So that is my Clipper 4, and of course weapons is, yeah, on a good way.
Raise the corsair cloth. Good and ready.
The only thing that I have, not the only problem, I don't have enough beer, but that is something that we can focus on now. And then also, for the first time in a long while, let's also focus on some more productions here. So canned food is something that we can go for, because we have the red pepper, fertility, and rupture. So rupture is also going to add more canned food for us then, to also advance towards engineers. Stay tuned.